Well, it's been a while. What's going on? Cajun Weight Loss, formerly known as the Cajun Carnivore, is in the building. It's been a while. It's been roughly about 2 weeks. And I know a few of you guys on the channel have been reaching out and asking me how things have been going and what's been going on. Well, channel transparency and accountability is my number one thing. So I'm not going to dance around it. I fell off. I fell off. And the reason why I fell off is because I lack discipline. I mean, look, one of the biggest things with this whole weight loss journey is you have to be honest. You got to be honest. I lack the discipline. My discipline fell off. I just did not care for a while. Went back to some old habits. And the reason why, it was a combination of frustration because I got frustrated. Scale was barely moving. And then I had a jump. I went up in weight. And at the end of that week, 7 days from my previous weight, I started at 328.4, I believe. The end of that week, I went up to 329.4. And I know what it is. It's a lot of just not being able to release the water, not drinking enough water. I mean, I drank my gallon of water, but I guess I wasn't drinking enough like I should have. But either which way, I got frustrated, I got disgusted, and I forgot pretty much everything that I was trying to tell myself and trying to convince myself. And when it was all said and done, what happened? I wound up just saying, screw it. And I did about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of terrible, horrible eating. So I said to myself, well, I created this channel. I was inspired by Matthew Westwood and Cole, and I just let everything get away from me. And I'm at the point now where it's like, look, we got to make things happen. So I'm going back to my roots. I know this isn't going to be real popular with Cole, but I'm going back to what I know works for me, but I'm going to still use Cole's principles. That being getting to the floor with calories, or the C word. Forgot I shouldn't have said that. But I'm going back carnivore. I'm going back carnivore. But I'm going to go carnivore to the point where it's low C carnivore. I'm not going to go, with 80-20 or 90-10. I'm sorry, 85-15. I'm going to stick with 90-10 and 93-7 lean meats. And I'm really going to stay away from the ground meat. I'm just going to do it with the ground turkey, with chicken, with tuna. Reason being is I know carnivore works, and I'm not knocking, what they're doing. What they're doing is absolutely working. The potatoes thing, man, shouts out to all of the other channels and the other creators that have been there. Local Al, my guy, he checked up on me. New Low City, what's going on? He checked up on me. Quite a few other ones. Please forgive me if I didn't mention your name in the chat, but these two right here, you guys checked up on me. And what I have right here is I have a new day one. It's a new day one, and I got to go with what works. I just found that I was retaining the water off of the spuds, and when it was all said and done, I just needed to go back to what works for me. So the principles of low cal is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep it low cal. We're not going to go high cal or nothing like that. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm in a Walmart parking lot, and I got people just hanging around like staring at me. And I'm the type of person, I'm in my truck minding my business. So if I'm in my truck minding my business, what are you looking at? But anyway, I have to 100% do what I have to do. And I got to do what's tailored for me and what works for me. And what works for me and what did work for me, what was proven to work for me, was carnivore. Carnivore 100% worked. With carnivore, I dropped 70 between the end of 24 and last year before I went on my cruise. So I'm going to do carnivore again. And with me doing carnivore, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it with I'm going to keep myself at or lower than 1,000 calories per day. And that's how I'm going to do it. Now, I'm going to ramp up my workout routines. I'm going to walk. And I also have an elliptical that I'm going to use. So I'm going to do 15 minutes on the elliptical, 30 minutes walking, 10,000 steps a day. I'm going to get really, really adamant about that because when I was on carnivore, I was doing the 10K steps, and that's when I really was killing it with the weight and dropping the weight. And then adding to that, I'm not going to weigh in daily anymore. I'm not weighing in daily anymore. I'm going to go back to what works. And what works when I lost all of that weight previously was weighing once a week. Every Saturday was my official weight, Saturday mornings. So I'm going to go back to that. I got to go back to what works. But like I said, what I will do is I am going to incorporate the philosophy of taking those calories all the way down to the floor, as low to the floor as possible. Because I know that's definitely a part of it. We're going to do it. Also, heat work. I think that's very important. I'm going to implement my heat work I got my sauna shirts. I ordered me some sauna shirts. So I'm happy about that. I'll be able to drink my gallon of water. I don't think I was sweating as much as I wanted to sweat. So I ordered my sauna shirts, and what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm going to wear that. I have long sleeve shirts that I wear for work, but I usually don't wear them because it's starting to get hot. But I'm going to embrace that. And instead of wearing just regular t-shirts when it gets hot, I'm going to wear the long sleeve shirts. And on top of the long sleeve shirts, I'm going to go ahead and use the sauna shirts. And I'm going to put the sauna shirts on under so that I'm constantly sweating, all day, drinking the water. I'll be peeing it out. I'll be sweating it out. I'll be able to drop a lot of that water. So that's going to help with that water retention. And like I said, we're going to stay low cal with it, get my steps in, and we're going to crank this thing off. I just had my last meal of carbs. I had some Chinese, and it was nice. And I got it out of my system. So we're starting over. So this is going to be my weight loss journey. Once again, to everybody that's reached out and checked up on me, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys checking in on me. Like I say, shouts out to all my people. Shouts out to Local Al. Shouts out to New Low City. Shouts out to everybody that's latched on, that's been watching and been supporting through the journey. But you got to tailor-made what works for you. It worked for Matt, and it's working for Matt. And I salute what Matt's doing. I salute what Cole's doing. But it's not working for me like I want. So I got to do what I got to do to make it work for me. I know some people that's following the other channels, I know they're not going to like it, and I respect that. I get it. I know there's going to be some thoughts about that, and I'm okay with that. I understand. But ultimately, this is my journey, and I have to do this journey the way it has to be done, tailored for me, and that's what we're going to do. And by all means, if you're doing what you're doing, by all means, please don't stop doing what you're doing if it's working for you. And if something's not working for you, by all means, change the game and find what you have to find that will make it work for you. I'm about to go in Walmart right now. I'm going to get my gallons of water. Like I said, I'll get my meat tomorrow. I'll get whatever meat for carnivore tomorrow. But I'm about to go in Walmart right now and at least get my gallons of water. I may start off with a 36-hour fast on Monday. It's Mardi Gras down here, so we're going to some friends' houses tomorrow on the parade route. And they're barbecuing, and they already got hamburgers and stuff lined up. So I already know tomorrow, I've had my last carbs. Today, Valentine's Day, I've had my last carb. I will not have any more carbs until possibly my birthday, which is March 4th. So I got 2.5 weeks. That's the goal. And I'm going to go ahead on, and they're going to have like some burgers and hot dogs and sausage. I'm going all meat. Because I know that's what works for me. I got to get this insulin resistance reversed. I got to, get to where my glycogen is releasing the water and all of that stuff. There's only one way I know how to do it. So shouts out to everybody. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for your comments. Even if you're not glad, if you're not happy about it, I appreciate your input. I appreciate everything that y'all give to the channel and everything that y'all provide. Much love, many blessings.